Are Indians Africans? This sounds like a crazy question, but the answer is going to blow your mind. We all know humans came from Africa. But what if I told you that for over 1,000 years, African kings were ruling parts of India, and almost no one knows about it? This isn't just ancient history. It's a story literally carved into empires. Our story starts in Africa, where every single human on Earth came from. Then, 65,000 years ago, a tiny group of people walked out of Africa and eventually made it to South Asia. That one group is the ancestor of everyone in India today. So, the first part of the answer is yes. A shared heritage connects all of us. But the India-Africa connection didn't end there. It got way more intense. Now, fast forward thousands of years. I want you to meet the Siddhis, an entire community in India of African descent. Their ancestors, from Southeast Africa, were brought to India over centuries. They arrived as merchants and sailors, but many were brought as slaves, settling all along India's west coast. They became part of India, but they never forgot where they came from. This is where the story gets insane. Some Siddhis went from slaves to sultans. The most incredible example is this guy, Malik Amber, born in Ethiopia and sold into slavery in India. He was such a military genius that he rose up to become the real ruler of a massive kingdom. He was so good at guerrilla warfare that he beat the armies of the most powerful empire in India again and again. The emperor himself said Amber was his greatest enemy. This dude went from chains to crowns. And he wasn't the only one. The Siddhis also built a fortress on an island that was so strong nobody could conquer it for hundreds of years. Today, there are as many as 250,000 Siddhis in India. For centuries, they've had to deal with huge challenges like discrimination and poverty. But they are unbelievably resilient, keeping their African culture alive with their own unique music and dance. And get this, the community is now getting famous for its incredible athletes. In 2003, the government even started giving some city groups scheduled tribe status, which is a huge deal for their recognition and future. So, are Indians Africans? The answer is a massive two-part yes. First, on a DNA level, all modern Indians trace their history back to that insane migration out of Africa. And second, a completely unique African community, the Siddhis, has been a core part of India's history for more than 1,000 years. They were kings and generals, and their incredible story of survival is one of the most powerful in history. Their story proves that the world is way more complex and connected than you're ever taught in school.